Hey guys, happy Tuesday. All right, this is our last lesson of chapter 4. I don't know about you, but I feel like chapter 4 has dragged on forever. But home stretch, last lesson today. We're going to review tomorrow and Thursday, and then on Friday, we'll have our test. All right, guys, so multi-step division problems. So let's look at what we've got. There are 8 dinner rolls in a package. How many packages will be needed to feed 64 people if each person has 2 dinner rolls? Okay, so first things first, we need to go through and find the important information in this problem. Okay, so we know that there are 8 dinner rolls in a package, okay? They want to know how many packages are going to be needed to feed 64 people if each person is getting 2. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we don't know how many packages we need to buy until we know how many rolls we need. So how are we going to figure out how many rolls we need total if there's 64 people and each person's going to get 2? What could we do? Oh, I think I heard someone say it. Did you say multiply? That's exactly what we're going to do. I know we're in a division chapter, but you know what? Sometimes in these multi-step problems, it's not always going to be the same operation. Sometimes we're going to have multiple operations, adding, subtracting, multiplication, division, all in the same word problem. So the first thing we're going to do, we'll call this step 1, is we're going to figure out how many rolls we need total. So I'm going to take 64 people times 2 rolls each. Okay, now we're going to have to kind of go to the past and go back to chapter 2, real early in chapter 2, where we learned how to multiply multi-digit by 1-digit numbers. Okay, first thing we do, always 1s times the 1s. So what is 2 times 4, boys and girls? Nice and loud for me. What is it? Very good. It is 8. So I'm going to put that 8 right here. Then the second thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come back to this 1s place, and then I'm going to multiply it by my 10s place. What is 6 times 2, 4th grade? Very good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So I'm going to put that 12 right down here. Okay, so we need 128 rolls. That's how many we need. So now we have to figure out how many dinner roll packages we're going to have to get if there's 8 in each one. So how would we figure that out? Very good. We're going to have to divide. We're going to look at, let's see, we'll write it right over here, step 2. We're going to have to take the total amount of rolls that are needed, which is 128, and we're going to have to divide it by how many rolls are in each package. So I'm going to put that 8 right here. Okay, and now we just go back to our steps. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? And that first step is to divide. Can 8 go into 1? Oh, no, it can't. Who remembers what we do if it cannot go into this first number? Very good. We just put that X as a placeholder up there to make sure that we keep our numbers lined up correctly. Very good. So now I have to look at, can 8 go into 12? Boys and girls, can 8 go into 12? Sure can. How many times without going over? Very good. 1 time. So I'm going to place that 1 right there above that 2. Okay. Second step, we are multiplying. 8 times 1 gives me what? Very good, 8, and I'm going to make sure I keep it in line, and I put it right underneath this 2. I can't put it underneath this 1 because we're done with that row. It didn't work. We have to line it up how we are, okay? So then I'm going to subtract. 12 minus 8 gives me, good job. Gives me 4. So I'm going to place that 4 right here. Then I have to check. What am I checking for? Right. I need to say self is 4 less than 8. And yes, it is. So I'm going to be like, okay, I can move on now to my next step, which is to bring down. What am I bringing down? Not the roof. not the house. What am I bringing down? Very good. This 8 right here. Okay, so now I've got 48. Remember, once we create this new number, we are done working with these numbers. We're not looking if we can go back into those numbers anymore unless we come up here to bring down some more numbers. So now I'm just looking at my first step again. We go back up to the top. Can 8 be divided into 48? Yes, it can. So now we know that, okay, it can, but how many times? 8 times what is going to get me very close to 48 or exactly 48 without going over? Very good. I think I heard someone say it. 6 is correct. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that 6 on top of this roof up here. Again, making sure that we are lined up correctly. And then I'm going to multiply. Am I multiplying 8 times 16? No, I am not. Remember, it's always just the divisor times whatever number you just put up top. So 8 times 6 is, very good, it is 48. I'm going to place that 48 right down here. Then my next step is to subtract. 48 minus 48 is 0. Very good. It is 0. I'm going to check. Is 0 less than 8? Oh, yes, it is. So we are good. And then I'm going to bring down. So I come back up here. Is there anything left to bring down? No, there is not, which means we are done. Very good. Do I have a remainder? No, I do not. So that means that my answer, my quotient, is just 16. So we are going to have to buy 16 packages of rolls if we want to feed 64 people 2 dinner rolls apiece. All right, guys, you're going to have some work in your folders for today's lesson. So please make sure you go back and double check and make sure you don't overlook anything and make sure you're getting things done. Your Chapter 4 test is in 2 days. So you're going to have some review work as well tomorrow and Thursday before your test on Friday. Always come back to these videos if you need any help or reach out to me if you need help as well. You guys have a wonderful day and I will see you next week with a new lesson. See you later, guys.